baseball show.
Yes.
I don't think
Gettleman.
you can't fuck with baseball on a football show.
Guys, we're live.
I don't care, man.
No, but it's the way it is.
Fighting. We got
NBA, NFL, MLB, the three different things.
Listen, dude. You need the Fwakata tonight, and you need to do
This is a football show, so let's talk about LeBron James.
Fwakata.
What do you think about LeBron James' wig? How about our wigs that I'm not wearing that I was supposed to mention?
What wigs are you talking
exactly,
about?
Exactly, I messed
we
it up.
said we weren't going to talk about it, and you
but I said LeBron James.
You left
you
for
cross
15
sports.
seconds,
You cross sports.
15
You cross sports. So I went for LeBron James in the wig.
I can't believe.
Are they going to book me? Book me. I'll stop.
look who's joining us.
Oh,
it's a stormtrooper.
it's Darth Vader.
I know that much.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum.
Oh, nice.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Bum bum bum
That's
bum
enough. That was too much.
bum,
Come on.
ba-dum,
Look at my
Good job.
Oh, yeah. Timmy, for the
better
first
I like that
time.
one. I like that one.
For the
Timmy
first time, live on
No
on
one's
the
gonna
show.
know what he looks like because he's gonna stay like that. She's gonna switch masks. He said he has a ton of them.
Timmy, this is not the shitty football team you're looking at.
No,
God.
it is not.
I'm tired of looking at him.
Welcome to the show of We Suck.
Yeah, we do suck.
We suck it hard.
We do. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun here today on the We Stomped You Out show, presented by CineSportsTalk. But before we get to that, Keith, why don't you tell us how your week has gone?
My week has gone fabulous.
As you can see, his week has gone
fabulous.
quite fabulous.
That's pretty sexy, man.
It is. And thanks, Joey Ramon. I feel like I went into this week expecting
Nothing. Getting
so I
twice as
felt
much.
no disappointment. As a matter of fact, Danny Dimes had a really good week. So
He
I
didn't
took
even
nothing.
play.
What do you
Good
mean?
job,
He had
Danny
4
Dimes.
touchdowns. We got
Good
Saquon
job.
Barkley starting to look good again.
No.
So we'll have a really good offensive output that'll be worthless because our defense will give up more points and
We're trying to get a defense. They made a trade.
But we'll get to that.
A
Tease that.
defensive end. Come on.
Oh yeah,
They're trying.
we
We'll talk about that later on. We'll talk about it
we
later
hired
on.
a jet.
Let's talk about. Listen, dude, don't discriminate.
We don't know how to tease around
Don't be
here.
a bigot.
What tease? We hired a jet. What's the tease? We saw.
He can't
we
tease
hired a
5
jet.
seconds
No,
of
the
this
jet guy.
damn wig thing that we were gonna do. Right?
There's
He couldn't
nothing
hold
to
that
tease
in.
about.
He couldn't hold that in, people.
Tim,
15
Tim,
seconds
can you
it took him.
Help me out and control these guys.
I want to do a Chris Collinsworth.
Tim.
There's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. This is fun.
This is fun.
Fun.
Oh,
Fun thing.
wait till you see our special Fwakata next week.
It adds an element of
Tonight.
Not next week.
So-
Tonight
In the future.
needs to happen.
No, it will happen next week.
tonight.
I'm not here next week.
It doesn't matter. I will Fwakata myself.
All right, guys. That's our
Ugh.
little pregame with Keith. But
is that
let's
it? Is that
get the
Are we
potty.
done?
Let's get the what?
I can't see.
Do.
What happened?
Couldn't take it no more.
All right, let's
I
get
felt
to
like I
it.
had fleas.
Let's get to a show that we're gonna do.
Start her up.
No, it didn't. Still got hair.
All right.
Speaking of wigs, I
The
saw the
real
episode.
deal introduction to the show.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to the We Stomped You Out show.
No, you know
Presented by
I gotta go on.
CineSportsTalk.com.
Here's my
I am
comment.
Steve. Got Rodriguez to my right.
Howdy.
He's taking off the wig. Got Keith over here to my left.
Good morning.
Yep. And
Chivaldi.
to our left,
Is it?
Timmy Tabala.
Boom!
Yes.
Actually,
Oh!
Hello.
Hello, Timmy.
Hello.
I like this. I like this a lot.
It's a pretty good thing that we got going on here. So,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold the microphone like I'm doing something, but it really does nothing.
So a
I'm
little
gonna make it
wig,
look professional.
anecdote because we have wigs on. I saw the episode of Sopranos where Tony killed Ralphie, and they were about to put him in a bathtub and chop him up, and Chris goes to grab his head and pulls the wig off. He goes, "Oh!" And Tony goes, "You didn't know?" He goes, "I had no idea." And he goes, "You wouldn't have recognized somebody if they were wearing your mother's beaver on their head, would you?" Yeah.
All right. So now we got the introductions out of the way. We named the show today, which is season 2, episode number 9. We named the show today "Broken Record" because we're going to sound like a broken record today. Because we're going to talk about Shermer. We're going to talk about Gettleman.
Giants.
We're going to talk about play calling. We're going to talk about the loss that we just had. And then we're going to talk about the potential loss for next week. That's a nice little banner you got going on.
It should be coming along.
So, we also got somebody from the other's locker room. Who that? From the New Jersey Jet.
Breeze.
So, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing here. And so, we played the Detroit Lions last week, who have a much improved team, especially on defense. I mean, we exploited a little bit on defense. But, again, our defense gave up more points than we could score. Right?
How many sacks we had last week?
What does it matter?
Did we have?
I don't think we had any. I don't remember seeing any pressure on their quarterback.
Isn't that amazing?
I'd have to look up the stats. Tim, do you know if we had any sacks this week? Tim, I don't know if you got some kind of feedback. It's like,
are you out in space, Tim?
Getting a little gurgle here and there.
maybe because Tim's in space.
Hold our head down.
Tim's gurgling.
Little gurgle.
Tim, it's good to see you, bro. It's actually, and you sound so much more clear.
That's good.
Using our new software brought to you by CineSportsTalk.
Yeah, you guys sound great too.
Cool, man.
This is excellent. This is phenomenal.
Yep.
So, again, broken record this time.
Again? What can you say?
Couldn't get a pass rush going. Couldn't play much defense.
Nope.
Tim, you're to the side now.
I think he did it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's a yes,
Spider
no.
Tim. That's Spider Tim. Earth 4, Spider Tim.
Tim, I know this might be a little difficult, but why don't you point out a couple of the positives that you saw from the highlights?
A couple of them.
Because you were busy. Tell everybody who you met.
What?
Tell everybody who you met.
What do I mean? Oh yeah, I missed the first quarter because I was out meeting Demolition.
Yes.
Both tag team champions.
They look good too, man. They look like they can get back out there and get dirty again.
Well, they were sitting down, but they were
Nice 70, bro.
super nice guys, very talkative. They didn't just rush you out of there, so it was pretty awesome.
No Road Warriors.
Thank God.
Ooh, yeah, thank God.
Oh.
They don't know what they're talking about. The best team ever.
One's dead.
I know, that's the whole fun of it.
It's fun.
It's the Road Warrior.
The Road Warriors. Come on, one's got to be dead.
Which one died, Animal or Hawk?
Animal.
Animal.
Oh, Hawk.
Hawk died.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Isn't Hawk the one that they had on air with a drinking problem?
Yes.
No, Hawk's the one that lived a couple doors down from Fred. They used to watch us in the hallways at night.
Hawk?
Remember Hawk?
I remember Hawk.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so creepy.
Sorry.
How did it turn creepy?
Was that creepy?
I'm on now.
Sad creepy.
Hey,
Buffalo! What's up, Sam?
got two.
It's the other New York.
Oh.
It's the Canadian New Yorkers.
They're all going to want to be on video now.
Nice.
Bring them on, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Bring them on. They
Where's Jax?
He's being punished at the moment. Positives. I mean, the only positives I saw were Danny Dimes. He looked again with the fumbling and again with the too patient, I should say. He's too patient. And Saquon. If Saquon Barkley had, oh my God, if this guy had blockers, forget about it. I don't even know what he'd be doing with that ball. He was unbelievable.
Can't tackle the guy. You can't tackle the guy.
He
really gets out of it, or he'll throw your ass down on the ground.
Yep.
Strong and fast for a running back. What else do you want? Strong
Tim,
and fast.
Can you turn the camera back to the way it was before? Your phone?
It is the way it is, isn't it? I'm holding it straight up.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
This way?
I kind of prefer the other way.
There you go, right there.
So, how about this? What did you think about a receiving core? This.
That's it,
Yeah, I mean, for what we have, I guess they're fine.
Hey,
Tate is still a monster. Ingram looked a little better, but I don't think he's fully there yet.
Yeah,
and I mean, that's all the positives you're getting out of me this week.
Yeah,
I thought the big positive of the receiving core was Slayton.
Yes.
Yeah.
A couple of nice
he's breaking through.
He had 2 catches,
making a name for himself
for the game, and both were touchdowns.
I would like to see when Shepard comes back where Tate fits versus Slayton. Like, who's going to be more of a slot receiver?
Slayton's going to be the deep guy.
He's right because he's a little faster and younger. Tate's going to be that middle guy, but it would be nice to see them kind of do a switch once in a while. Tate, I think Tate still has some legs on him.
His hands are short, though.
His hands are very short.
Hands are more short.
He's a very good over the middle.
I would say I would use Tate on the outs.
It was nice to see Ingram back. Offensively, I
felt a lot of clicking on offense outside the offensive line.
Show me that clicking. Oh, good, because I wasn't sure what clicking meant. We'll do that again. But the offensive line,
like that.
The offensive line seemed to be clicking a little bit more, but they're not. They're not there yet. To Timmy's point, Danny Dimes, in my opinion, was a little too patient. There were some instances where he was holding onto the ball a little too long. I think one time he got sacked. A couple of times he could have ran or downed it.
1-0 Astros.
Yeah.
What inning?
First.
Ooh.
What do they have to do to Max?
Get to him early.
In 3 innings.
I told you that.
Yeah.
His back is probably stiffening up.
I told you that.
But if they don't get 3-4 runs off him,
all right, you got a hair there. You mind if I grab that?
Do not. Don't do it. Don't. Oh.
That was so hot.
Oh my God. I feel like it's in my mouth.
I didn't pay for this channel.
What was more disturbing, him doing that or my smile and the eyebrow thing?
That's so terrible.
There you go, Big Blue.
Oh my God.
All right, sorry. Continue your thought.
No, that's pretty much the end of it.
With apple juice.
The offense, I love the offense. The offensive side of the ball has the least amount of work outside of the offensive line. Still has a little work to do, but from an offensive perspective, we're looking good. Defensive,
we need a pass rusher, dude. We need one corner pass rusher to make that defense look better.
The defense looks like the bagel boss guy yelling at somebody twice his side, getting thrown into the freaking counter.
What?
Well, all right. Let's talk about the defense for a second. So, Tim, who's this guy that we got from these douchebag Jets?
I don't freaking know. Why? Because he has no stats, no sacks, and basically nobody. I sent you guys that link. Nobody wanted
tackles one game,
but nobody wanted him, and the Giants got suckered into giving them 2 picks for him.
I know it was 5th and a 3rd, right? And the 5th, 4th.
If we re-sign him, it goes up.
Yeah. So, but in his initial, welcome to the Giants, he said he's looking forward to improving on the defense, looking forward to give a pass rush, and I'm like, when have you given a pass rush?
You know what I gotta say about that?
All of a sudden, as a Giant, put on the blue uniform.
He's saying all the right things.
Yeah, of course.
He has the right attitude.
Absolutely.
That's part of the process. That's part of the player. You got to have the right attitude. I mean, hopefully he can perform, but he's going to want to perform, guys. I mean, that's what he wants to perform. He's not going to want to fail. I know us writing him and saying all these crazy things.
That's the equivalent of Joe Panic coming to the Mets and saying, "I can't wait to add power to this lineup." No, you haven't shown it. Don't sit here and quote that you're going to come bring it. Bring it.
He's
He
gonna
has
try.
to say that.
He's gonna try.
How could he not say that and feel that?
Because he's
He
never
wouldn't be a
brought it.
player, though.
He's
He
never
wouldn't be
brought
a
it.
player if he
He's
didn't
never
think
brought
so.
it.
It doesn't matter, but he's got to think it. He's in the NFL. Somebody thinks he has
That's
it.
an accurate statement.
Yeah.
Well, he had 7 sacks a few years ago.
Oh yeah, a few years ago. It's like
Maybe he fits this defense better than he fits the Jets defense.
It's like Tony
You
Romo
gotta
saying,
try-
"I
you
can't
gotta
wait
think
to
about
bring
that.
my championship ways to this team and start coaching the
That's-
team."
That's a Jets attitude in the game.
It's not. It's reality. The guy sucks. Romo, that is. This other guy, I don't know yet. But I'm just saying.
Coming to
he
us
has-
is going to get better. Coming to the Giants is going
I
to get
hope
better.
so.
Period.
I hope
It
so.
always
but
happens.
As I was reading his comments, the only thing I could think of is that's mighty bold talk for a one-eyed fat man. That's all I can hear in my
A
head.
one-eyed fat man.
Yeah, you ever see that old John Wayne movie when he was old and he was about to retire?
And he had the.
He had the patch.
Why do you
And
keep
he's like-
doing that? Why do you keep doing that? Huh?
Look
Explain
at his
this
face.
to me.
Look at his face.
No, you know what I want him to do next? I want him to do this to me next. And clean my cheek.
Oh, look, it's Woody.
If you do that,
Howdy.
oh my
Not
God,
Woody.
this is so Tim. This is so.
Woody!
He's got a Woody.
We can.
Timmy's got a Woody.
I feel like you should maybe purchase some morning wood.
I think so. And
You know
who
what?
has morning wood?
You know
Do
who has
you have morning wood?
You see where he placed that, right?
Do you have morning wood?
Did you see where he
I
placed that?
saw that. He's been lurking around.
Look
the
at
whole
the
time.
technology down there. Look.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, check it out.
This is a silly show today, obviously, because we.
Wait, but guess what?
What, babe?
What does Brooklyn Waterhouse and our new lineman have in common? 0. That's how many sacks he has. 0.
I'm gonna fit that in.
Sorry to steal your line.
A
No.
big cornholio,
Tim.
though. Very nice.
There's no pride here, brother. We're all in one same boat here. And based off of that, you're Woody,
Oh, look.
and
Based on-
this segment is brought
That's
to
a
you
pretty
by
big Woody.
Brooklyn Water
Yes,
Coffee
It
Roasters.
was a big Woody.
It's a good size.
From their roastery to your front door, only the finest
Tim,
beans,
Nice job.
Hank, from all over the world. So enjoy a big cup of Drunken Pig. But don't worry, no animals are harmed in the making of this non-alcoholic treat. Or you could try Dark Roast Dark Chocolate. It's guilt-free, and just like our lineman that we just picked up from the Jets, it has how many?
0
calories and sacks.
Wonderful.
But it is full of rich flavor. So hopefully this guy's full of flavor, even though he sucks and hasn't had a sack since his mother was born. They also have chicken and
Since his
waffles.
mother.
Yes, that's
How do you know
right.
about his mother?
I know, but I
Yeah,
can
I
only
know.
assume she hasn't had a sack either.
She had him. She got sacked once.
Her father, his father had a sack.
Sacco.
Chicken waffles, that's right. Vegan friendly, and how many calories? And how many sacks? By the new lineman we picked up from the Jets. Medium roast, which is hands down the most popular coffee. Watch this, I'm gonna kill it. A blend of African.
You messed it up already.
I did not mess it up.
5 seconds.
Not.
Good.
It's a blend of African and South American coffees. This blend is full-bodied, complex coffee that offers a sweet citrus note and lingering bright finish. Kind of like
Look at his
the new
face.
lineman we got from the Jets. He's a little bright finish. We also have Jacked Up Cupcake, which is what we like to call our friend Rodriguez over here. It's a part of the High Line Energy Coffee,
Yeah.
brought to you by Brooklyn Water Coffee Roasters. There's many out there, and the other one is called Morning Wood, which
Timmy had.
I enjoy
my friend
morning
Farace
wood.
over here likes.
I like it too.
These are
It's a
much,
good
much
feeling.
more.
It's a very nice thing to have in the morning.
As I say every
As
time
they
I read
say,
this, and I mean it, there's tons of flavors out there, and honestly,
tons.
you can't go
It's
wrong.
a few.
I don't know if Winter Wonderland is out there yet, but if Winter Wonderland does make a comeback, if it's not there already, you need to try that. It's another good
Give
flavor.
it a shot.
Those and many more are available to order, and they are roasted to order at www.brooklynwatercoffeeroasters.com.
Boom.
Made guaranteed to be shipped within 24 hours of the roast date. Get out there now.
Two?
If you act now,
For one.
you order 2
What are we
bags,
talking
and
about?
you put
2
in
for 1.
Scooter
What?
30, like the money store, Scooter 30,
Yeah.
you'll get a third bag free.
All cap.
I just
Very
asked
caps.
the head roaster when Winter Wonderland returns.
Boom.
Because we have connections like that on
Why?
We do.
Wow.
Winter
the show. On
Wonderland
the
is
show,
actually-
this
The
network.
power of the Triple H.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's enough of that nonsense. Let's go ahead and talk about the Giants and how much they suck.
Just love the coffee nonsense. See, we're trying to get sponsors here.
No, I'm calling your.
He met you.
My what?
He just met you.
Wait, what did I do?
You did nothing.
The Winter Wonderland thing?
Do not
Sorry.
stop with the creepy Halloween
What?
thing.
You want to hold hands?
All right.
Give me my hand.
Don't leave his hand hanging.
Sorry, guys. Wrong show. There we go. All right. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
All right. So we got through.
Grip it. Tim's unamused by all of our antics.
He is amused.
I'm good.
You know, the only thing that I'm seeing right now that I'm, we're going to talk, chat stuff, but it doesn't show the names of the people. What's up with that?
Landon Williams.
This says Facebook user.
Landon Williams.
No, he's talking about that's our new guy with the Shadow Sax.
Oh wow! Why doesn't it say? Maybe there's a privacy.
Well, we got a.
We're working on something new.
A comment in here.
What's the comment?
Oh, look at this! Boom!
What's the
wow? Right there on the screen.
Leonard Williams
from Facebook. We'll get this ironed out for next time. But Leonard Williams will beast the cow bitches.
That's pretty damn cool right there. Yes. I like that. Can we put City Field in the background like that?
So of course we can.
We will. We shall.
All right. I won't talk Mets talk because we're on the Giant Show, but I do have a.
You're gonna Fwakata, right?
He's got a Fwakata in a bit.
Okay.
All right. So I knew that we were going to get through the positives relatively quickly.
2 seconds.
We got to. We talked about Danny Jones, Danny Dimes, Saquon, all this stuff.
I don't know what he's doing.
Was pointing up my name?
Yes.
Big Daddy Cool.
Got everything there.
Big Daddy Cool.
Yeah.
That's a real good name for a wrestler. I like
it's perfect. It's perfect. And we're gonna do. We have a bunch of shows on the CineSportsTalk Radio Network.
We do have a lot.
I'm gonna try and record a video, showing all the different shows that are on the network.
We should do Crisis on Infinite shows.
What? What are you doing there?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Crisis on Infinite Earths and the CW, where all the CW shows get together and cross shows, and they're doing a Crisis like the comic book.
No,
you nerds, none of you guys know about that.
No. Oh, but now
Timmy knows. Okay,
I
so we could do a Crisis. All the shows get together, cross promote each other. Say somebody say something.
We
nice
should do a
about
mashup,
else.
like all the shows.
Yeah, all the shows. Just saying, hey, how you doing? Timmy wrestling, blah blah blah, and then basketball guys, the nobodies. Those stuff.
I threw shout outs in our video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We should all do one right after the other.
That's a tease, Tim.
Oh,
hold that right there. Jader, shout out to Jader. Congratulations to Jader.
Congratulations.
He won Schmodown.
He won it.
Nerdy movie trivia thing out there called Schmodown.
Uh-huh.
And he went on up to Orlando a couple weeks ago. And so he said on his way up, he was talking to his girlfriend, and he said,
he has a girlfriend. Okay.
He does.
Check it.
It's not Kyle, it's Jader.
Oh.
There you go.
How did you know something about Kyle?
Because they're the Cowboys. No,
sorry, Kyle.
So on the drive up,
sorry, Jader.
He's like, I'm never going to get the raffle ticket to get the audience member to get up on the stage. And his girl's like, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Don't worry. And if you don't get it, I'm going to win it. I'm going to give it to you. She wins it.
Nice.
What?
And gives it to him.
That's cool.
He gets up on stage and beats the other guy that got chosen. And now, I used to make fun of him because all this, they all used to talk about it. I make fun of nerds. I'm a nerd about certain things, but
nerds.
But like they download the app and they were playing against each other and that type of stuff.
They're nerds.
So anyway,
don't apologize.
So he wins, and now he's got an opportunity. Not an opportunity. He's getting flown out to Los Angeles to compete in the next season of it. And
super nerd.
Now he's getting on. He's got I think 7 or 8 different appearances on their network over the next.
What network?
The Schmodown's network.
The what?
Schmodown. That's the name of the. Instead of Showdown, it's a Schmodown.
A Schmodown.
Yes.
Isn't that Collider? Collider.
Yes. You're absolutely right. Yes,
Big Daddy
Tim.
Cool. Big Daddy Cool. To the
So he went on one. I think the next one airs tomorrow, and he shouted us out. CineSportsTalk.com. He shouted us out. This guy, the main guy, and you probably know if you know Collider, Christian Harloff is his name.
Yep.
Yeah,
Christian Harloff.
Yeah, so he's got like 85,000 Twitter followers, and he's retweeting us and tweeting the picture of Jader with our CineSports Talk. So this is going to be very good for the network as a whole. So congratulations, Jader.
Congratulations.
Study up.
I used to watch all their shows.
Oh, really? Yeah, and I never heard
Collider. All those Collider shows.
Go.
Yeah,
Go, Jader.
I'll send you. Actually,
are they on YouTube?
Yeah,
or?
I'll send you the picture. They're going to YouTube.
They're on your Google.
They're about to do all video stuff now on YouTube. I saw.
Were they?
Heath. They had a show called Jedi Council. It was pretty cool.
When?
It was all Star Wars every Thursday.
Oh my God, bro! Send me the link.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'll nerd out.
A bunch of other guys that I clearly can't remember them. Hey, what's up,
Jaina?
That's my daughter Jaina.
This is very cool.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
What's your name?
Keith.
Yeah, go in there.
This is very, very good interaction. All right.
At least you got her. Like, she'll wear Giants clothes and be a Giant fan, right?
Oh yeah, she don't care. She'll wear whatever.
Okay,
perfect. All right. So yeah.
The other one's the problem child.
I understand.
So you got us. We stomped you out, and you got the Mets show, the Put in the Book show. You got the Just Too Sweet show with Timmy and Eric. They talk through a lot of old school, and there's a third member surprise, shock and awe,
really,
of their team that's going to talk about some of the current stuff that's going on in the world of wrestling. You got the Nobodies; they're coming back soon, and Scott and myself will be back in 2 weeks with our show, brand new title. Not going to ruin the surprise now. But
I can't wait.
A lot of good. My heart beats still. But
there's not a lot of good wrestling shows out there, though.
No, there's not.
So I'm hoping your show picks up then, because I don't see. And you guys are good, man. I mean, if anybody,
I hope so. I think we're getting better.
Anybody, even if you don't have interest in wrestling, I'm not a wrestling fan.
Even if you like Demolition,
I dig your show. It's funny. You and Eric are a lot of fun.
We're about 2 weeks away. I know I said this last time, but this time I really mean it. We're going to do the top 10 wrestling theme songs. So you guys want to contribute?
I may contribute to that.
Please do. I want everybody else's list. Tim's
Jimmy Snooker's song not allowed.
Jerry Snick.
What was it? Jimmy Superfly.
Superfly.
That's number one, obviously.
That's a clear favorite.
Cool. Number two is the bagpipes. Come on.
Oh.
All right.
Bubblegum and kick ass.
Let's get to our picks, and then we'll talk about the Cowboys real quick.
Cowgirls.
Sorry, I don't know what the hell got over me. All right, so week 9.
9. I say 9.
The Thursday night game. Now, keep in mind the Cardinals, both of their running backs out. They just got Kenyon Drake from the Dolphins, and he's really not that good. So it's not going to make a difference because they're playing the 49ers in Arizona, if that makes a difference to you. So I think you did your picks there. Did you send me your picks, or so who's going to handle that?
I can send them in.
Are you going to remember?
No.
Just say them now and then replay it back and you write them down.
I don't have time.
You want me to write them down?
That would be wonderful.
What did you just ask? I'm here to help.
Sometimes you want an offer. You know, offer me something.
Listen, let's take it easy with that. Hey, Giant fans. Last 2 guys to wear this number.
Who are some of the guys to wear number 80 for the Giants?
If you're online, let us know.
Pretty easy, but chime in.
Timmy, we know you're a Giants god. It doesn't apply to you. Just the regular Giant fans.
All right. Thursday night game tomorrow night. The 49ers are at the Cardinals. Timmy.
Niners.
Niners.
Timmy already
for
said
sure.
his, so I'm just gonna take Keith's.
I'm going with
Right?
the Niners.
Yes.
I hate them, but
Want me to
yep.
take yours?
It's for sure. No, yes, please. Actually,
Just shut your face.
I will.
Sorry.
Tim, you have gone rogue.
Except for when I got to talk to do the show.
Is that a lightsaber, Tim?
All right, who you picking?
All right, I got 49ers
That's,
easily, hands
that's
down. Texans. Now we're getting to the Sunday portion of the schedule. The Texans head to Jacksonville. Interesting matchup.
Not that interesting.
Not a very
It isn't
watchable,
really.
exciting game, but interesting matchup because of where the two teams are.
both
Texans
can
coming off
suck
a loss.
Who you picking?
No, the Texans won. The Jags won. So,
Jags
Timmy,
Jags
who
are
you
off?
got?
Are the Jags off?
Texans.
Texans.
Let me say Texans.
I got them damn Texans.
You got the Texans. I might want to go with Minshew Mania here.
You know what the porn stash?
I'm gonna go
The
with
guy was kind of cool.
Minshew Mania, baby.
Don't
The
ask me
Jags.
for it.
Jags.
You're gonna jag off.
I'm gonna
I mean, you're
Jag
gonna
off.
pick that
Yes.
Jags over the Texans. Okay.
One of the worst offenses that I may have ever seen.
Ever
The
seen?
Chicago Bears.
Ever? The Bears.
Uh,
They're not known for offense
they-
anyway.
but if they had that much offense, they would be unbeatable.
If we had that much more.
If we had their defense,
You'd
we'd be
unbeatable.
Super Bowl contenders.
If they had our offense, they'd be Super Bowl contenders.
Well, we don't want them
No,
to have
exactly.
No, we don't want that.
All right. So the Bears are heading to the Eagles. The Bears completely mismanaged the last minute of their game and lost by 1. Eagles
Talking.
beat the Buffalo last week up in Buffalo. So, Timmy, who you got?
Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles, yeah.
I'm taking the Schmeagles.
I'm going with the Eagles because they're at home, and the Bears can't score. But Eagles, I don't know,
Your hatred
surprising,
notwithstanding.
not
Just let
surprising.
it
But the Eagles secondary, the worst in the league.
That's great.
But if you can't get the ball to your receivers, then secondary doesn't really matter.
How did we do last week, by the way?
I haven't done that yet, but I want to say we did very well.
Oh.
I didn't see many losses there.
All right.
Because most of us, you picked the Giants. You picked the Giants. Me and you picked the Lions. Did I pick the Giants? I don't remember. I'll look it up. All right. Next up,
I picked the Lions.
another very interesting match. A
still
lot
holding
of
out.
not so watchable games this week.
No.
Colts heading to Pittsburgh.
Ugh.
This used to be Peyton Manning versus Big Ben.
Used to be.
Like a
Once
premier
upon a
matchup.
time, it's a great matchup.
Yeah. All right. Tell me who you got. Colts Steelers.
I like the Colts.
Ooh, Timmy and I thinking just alike.
I'm
Timmy.
also going with the Colts. They're looking
Oh.
good, man.
Well,
They're
this is-
looking like they're
no,
not
this is
missing
Colts out.
a beat without luck.
Farace is going to try to break it up.
No, I'm going to go with the Colts.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Steelers running back is likely going to be out. So
Is that Le'Veon Bell?
Fuera.
All right. I was offered tickets to this game today in
Jets?
the suite,
And Dolphins?
and I said absolutely not.
Wow.
Should have went for the sweet just for the free food.
The Turd Bowl.
It is a bad game.
New York Jets heading to the Miami Dolphins. And there's used to be a nice little rivalry, and it's still a rivalry. 1-6
It's not really
versus
a
0-7.
rivalry. Dude, in New York, I could give a crap about the Dolphins.
No, Jets fans do.
You
And
know?
that
No, I wasn't a Jet fan in New York.
That's
And
one of the
Giants-
interesting
I
here
know,
at
I
the
didn't care
stadium.
about them. They're garbage.
I'm
Down
picking the
here they
Jets.
You're going with the Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets too.
I got
Timmy,
the Jets, too.
Yeah, I got the Jets too.
I mean, the Dolphins are doing whatever they can to just not win a game. They got up 14-0 on the Steelers.
They're trying to
Yeah,
lose the
exactly.
whole season.
Well, they just scored the 14 points.
They
to make
want
it look like
Tua.
they're not trying to blow the season.
Yeah.
They
To
want
avoid
Tua.
investigation.
They should have spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, spread out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Spread out what? Dolphin
It-
bottoms.
Vikings head to the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Still no Mahomes, but their backup played pretty well on Sunday night. Not enough to beat the Packers last week. Vikings at the Chiefs. Timmy, who you got?
I'm actually picking the Chiefs. I think they're going to win this one.
Oh. I got the Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Uh-oh.
I'm going with the Chiefs at home.
You're
We'll
a traitor.
split on this one, fellas.
The split decision.
You're a traitor.
All right, Titans. Timmy.
It doesn't matter who I pick in this one.
No, it does, because whoever you pick, I'm picking opposite.
And whoever you pick, I'm betting the opposite.
Yeah,
That's what-
so
that's
who
what
you
I-
picking, Tim?
All right, Titans, who they won, right? last week?
They won because I picked against them.
Yes. The Titans head to the Panthers. Panthers got embarrassed out in San Fran, 51-13 or 14. All right, so Titans, Panthers, Keith. Who you got?
Tim, who you picking?
What?
I'm picking the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm picking the Titans.
Shoot. You're really picking the Panthers, Tim? Seriously?
Seriously, I think they're going to win this one.
Oh, man, I have them. I'm going to go with my gut, but damn, Tim, why'd you do that to me?
It's just that one team. Hey, I think I was 14-2 last week.
So for the
I can't.
But it's that
Titans out.
I needed
so
that
for everybody
game.
out there who hasn't watched all season, Tim always get the Titans game wrong.
Always.
So I'm
I'll figure them out.
Yeah.
So who you going with, Pete?
I'm picking the Titans.
You're picking the Titans. And you?
I am going to go with the Panthers.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're hanging with the men. You're hanging with the big boys.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Go ahead.
Next game, Redskins head to Buffalo.
That should be easy.
Should be. The Redskins defense
That
is
should be
playing
easy.
actually pretty well.
Yeah, they're good.
Redskins head up to Buffalo to play the Bills. Bills coming off that loss to the Eagles up in
Their
Buffalo.
season is sort of riding on this a little bit.
I'm not picking the Redskins. Buffalo. Yeah.
So go.
Timmy.
I'm going to have someone else say who's going to win the game.
Oh.
Who's going to win?
Who's winning, Jack?
Who you got?
Bills.
You got to say it.
Good man.
You got to do it.
What do you got, Farace?
Hey, Jack, nice job in the video that Timmy and Eric did. Nice
Yeah,
job.
that last sign is questionable, though, Jack.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he was making us laugh.
All right, I am going with Buffalo as well. All right, next up on the slate, the Bucks head to the Northwest to play the Seahawks. Keith.
Lattice. Say it, man. Don't spray it.
I'm going to Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I'm sorry, what?
Seahawks.
Timmy, who you got?
Seahawks.
Seahawks. I'm going to go Seahawks too. Playing really well.
Wow.
I know they lost, but playing really well.
Don't jinx it.
Lions. The Detroit Lions, who just beat us up in Detroit, head out to play the Raiders.
Raiders.
Raiders are playing much better than what we thought.
I'll take the Lions.
Lions.
Timmy.
I like the Raiders in this one for some reason.
Oh, no.
They're at home. That's a
39.
good pick.
We're on point.
I am going with the Raiders.
Yeah.
You going with the Lions still, Keith, right?
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions
You
still.
got a chance to back out.
Nope.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
So far, I mean, not many great games to watch. Maybe the Vikings and the Chiefs. Outside of that, it's not like
Our game is always a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Lions Raiders to me is also a pick 'em, so to speak. You know, it's like,
All right.
Yeah, let's see what the split
you
is.
want the home team that's probably the better bet?
I'm
taking
going to
the
pack
Lions.
it up. I'm going to pack it up in the next game.
Packers?
That's my choice.
Yeah. Packers heading to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. First time I ever said the city with the Chargers and not screw it up. Who you got?
San Diego.
Aaron Rodgers is playing, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, you are.
Packers.
Packers for me. Timmy.
Pack it up.
Packers.
Packers.
Fudge Packers.
The Packers.
But I'm just going to say this
What?
one thing. Is this that point in the season where the Chargers become the Chargers?
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like,
Oh, that's so
Well,
exciting.
the Bears might have gotten the ball rolling by missing one in the
Have
last
you
minute
seen
of that
their
game.
team
but
colors,
the
dude?
Bears don't do that. The Chargers do.
Baby blue and yellow.
Yeah, you're
Chargers.
right.
Come on.
All right.
Stay in LA.
The Browns.
Dirty, dirty, stinky Browns.
I pick whoever they're not playing.
The Browns
I don't know whoever
are
they are playing.
heading to Denver to play the Broncos.
Oh.
What
I
happened?
got the Browns, actually.
You do like
Oh,
I was
Timmy,
gonna
I'm
say,
on.
like, come on, the
Timmy and I,
Browns.
Browns.
Could they be playing somebody else? I gotta take
Do. Are
I
you going
do
to
not
this
want to
week?
take the
You
Browns,
gotta
but I
do
have
this week.
to. The Broncos
Browns.
are just miserable. Sorry to say.
Browns. Judith
going
time
with the
for Keith.
Broncos.
You going with the Broncos?
Yep.
If it comes
The Bron-
out,
the-
I swear to God.
And the reason I'm going with the Broncos is because they've gotten their opponents turn the ball over a lot. Baker Mayfield or does that on his own, And so I feel like
It's
that's
time
gonna
for them
continue.
to show somebody.
It's possible, right?
Yeah.
I just
It's about that time.
Now-
I thought that was going to end up on New England this week. But,
Othello. That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, did you see the picture of him giving the cleat?
but I said that on last week's show before that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I felt because it just felt like
And then actually, Tom Brady's son wanted to go meet Odell after the game, and so Tom Brady and his son went to the Browns locker room.
He spit in his face
to meet Odell, and they said that they stayed well
your
past
face.
The clubhouse closing time.
yeah, I'm sure Odell's a cool guy to hang out with, but he's not really the best guy to have on the team. But anyway,
All right. Now, what's probably the game of the week is Patriots getting their first test as they head to Baltimore to play the
That's gonna be
Ravens.
tough. That was a tough choice.
They haven't faced an offense like that. They haven't faced Baltimore.
Second in the league in defense.
Yeah, Baltimore's defense, I was going to say, is playing much better than it has in the last couple of years, and they have not faced a true mobile quarterback threat. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, don't put anything past Belichick.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Do you know?
Brady.
Listen to this very interesting stat. It's muy interesante.
Ooh, español.
If this year
Must be important if it's español.
this year, if the Patriots offense had not scored at all,
no
field
Ever.
goals, no touchdowns,
Never.
they would this year.
Yeah.
They would still be 4-2-1. That's how much
pretty
their
amazing.
defense is scoring.
Deuces,
It's
baby.
ridiculous.
Number 2.
And from a fantasy perspective, no fantasy defense have scored over 190 points in a season,
ever.
and they're 180 something now.
so it's a done deal.
Yeah, for sure. But
Imagine we had half that defense.
that kind of floored me.
So Belichick is out of his mind this year.
Yeah.
You know what he's saying? Screw you, Brady. I'm gonna destroy this team. Well, I mean, I'm gonna make this team better.
Just another reason why Romo is a better commentator than he was a quarterback. He's funny and his comedic timing is down. So they showed Belichick on the sideline as time was winding down the last few seconds, and Belichick is just like this, and he's like, Romo's like, oh, look at Belichick smiling for his 300th career win. He's just what's happening there?
Are you liking Romo? Is that what you're saying?
He's cute.
You're a Romo lover?
Romo's a good
Would you
commentator.
like to
It's the
kiss him?
dimples, right?
Would you like to kiss
Yeah.
him? I think you
All right, let's get to
Can I get some
the.
stuff on
Can
his
I go on
phone?
this one first?
Yes, you can.
I'm just going to say that I think the Ravens will win, and
One of
not
the two teams will win.
because
You're picking the Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens, and not
Wow.
because I think they're better than the Patriots. I think this is a law of average thing, and I think because the Patriots are finally meeting a test, they're on the road, they're in Baltimore, and Baltimore kind of steps up because they kind of have that against the
They
Patriots.
feel it.
I think the Patriots are going to win it.
Ravens are also coming off a bye.
Wait, you think the Patriots are going to win it?
The Ravens are going to win it. Sorry, but
Somebody pay attention.
I think if it was a playoff game,
Somebody pay attention to the show.
I think it was a playoff game. The Patriots.
Okay, you
would
got the
win.
Ravens.
Yeah,
What
but
do you got, Timmy?
This game is the Ravens for sure.
I'm taking the Pats.
I took the Pats too. Wow, Timmy, like
I can't.
freaking twins.
Try
I
to
see
bet
your
against
point.
them.
The Ravens are coming off a bye, so it's a good
Pick
thing.
your
They're
gut.
refreshed.
Pick your gut. Pick your
I'm
gut.
going. This is the week the Patriots lose.
You're going Ravens.
Going Ravens.
If they're going to lose, this is going to be the week. If not, they can really just demolish the rest of the season. They really can. I mean, they're that good.
Great.
Yeah,
We're not in it.
Welcome to adulthood.
18-1. Giant loss.
All right,
I want
so there you
the,
go. It's all said and done. Don't
The
screw it up.
the Patriots only. Patriots have been favored by 10 points or more most weeks. Patriots are only favored by 4 points. Yes, it's on the road.
I need a lot of points this week. I need Edelman to score 4 touchdowns. You hear me, Brady? 4 touchdowns for Edelman. Okay.
The highest spread of the week is the Niners. Niners are 10.5 point favorites against the Cardinals. All right, now let's move to first Monday night game of the year for the Giants.
Oh, I forgot. I got to throw that down there.
Oh, yeah, you
It's
want
the
to do
last
that?
one. Go
Still
ahead.
one.
Dallas Cowboys coming off their bye against the Giants. They are 7-point favorites. It is the largest point spread in favor of the Cowgirls, at the Giants in 15 years.
15.
So
That makes you angry.
think about it, because it's a rivalry game. Get up. We've always said the Cowboys could be winless.
Our defense sucks.
I get it.
Our defense sucks. That's the problem. We can score with them. We have a bunch of good offensive players. Our defense sucks.
When you mention our defense, it looks like Tim from vomit.
Dak and Zeke are going to kill our defense. I mean, I hate to say it. I'm not even a big Dak fan. It's just I'm not. I don't think he's as good as everybody thinks he is.
Why would you be a Dak fan?
Not a fan of any of them, but I'm saying as far as respecting his talent, he's good. I just don't think he's one of the premier quarterbacks in the league. Zeke is a premier running back, obviously.
Screw him.
I could see
okay,
Zeke
Cowgirls. I get it. I'll say it for you.
Running all over our defense. The question really is, do I think our offense can run over their defense more? I don't know. I don't. This is a hard game because I have heart involved.
You're gonna pick with heart. You're always gonna pick the Giants. So
you said. I want to say that you said last week if the Giants lose, you're not picking the Giants anymore.
Yeah, I did. And they're playing in.
Wow, calling them on.
They're playing in Chicago or
Chicago.
They're playing in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Giants and Cowboys live from Chicago.
That's where the Cowboys play, right? Soldier Field. So I'll pick.
So Spanish for the Cowboys.
I'll pick the Chicago Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowgirls. Okay, what do you got for us?
I am going.
That's the worst thing I've ever said.
I'm going with the Cowgirls.
Yeah.
Timmy?
Yeah, I'm not picking the Cowboys to win. I'm picking the Giants to lose. Kind of make it a little better.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say they're going to win either.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Giants going to lose.
I went with the girls, man.
So who'd you go with? I don't know what happened. I think I blacked out.
Oh, Chicago.
He said Chicago Cowgirls. Yeah,
Okay.
because somehow he thinks we're playing in Chicago.
That's very good.
It makes me feel better saying Chicago.
Does it really make you feel better?
It does. I don't want to say Dallas.
We take that defense in a heartbeat.
And now Keith Fwakata.
It's time. It's time. Come on. The baby said it.
Now Keith
Stop the sign.
I'm
Say it
gonna
again.
do a little special Fwakata.
Now Keith Fwakata.
I'm gonna do a little special Fwakata.
Now Keith Fwakata.
I'm gonna do a little special Fwakata.
Now Keith Fwakata.
I'm gonna do a little special Fwakata. I should be on the producer for repeating himself over and over again.
I didn't do anything. You repeated yourself.
No, you did it.
He did it.
He did it.
Yeah.
Remove the wig and act like a
He
man.
did it. Triple H. Talk to Triple H like that. What's wrong with you?
I think I had a hard time. I didn't want to Fwakata anybody because I'm so defeated with the whole Giants mess. But I am going to Fwakata, and because I really truly don't like him, I'm going to Fwakata Dak Prescott. Fwakata Dak Prescott.
Oh, that's so mellow.
I hope you suck. I hope you suck so bad that I get this.
Who said that?
Boom.
All right.
Wow, that was tame. That was a tame
Again,
Fwakata.
I think the tame Fwakata is like cut like
You
deeper.
think they cut deeper?
Yeah. Like you're calm, and I'm still like ripping you.
Slices you up.
Yeah.
If we
You're
were
not lucky.
5-1, what's our record now? If we had a lot more
1-20,
wins and losses,
2-6.
In Chicago.
so if we were like 6-2
In Chicago.
in Chicago, that might be like an angry Fwakata because I'd have something to be angry about, but I don't.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
You're
So,
not angry. You're not angry.
Fwakata,
So
Dak
They need
Prescott.
Jesus Lares. Jesus.
It's just nothing to be angry about there.
I think that just about wraps it up for this week. Next week is a little up in the air right now, literally. So
Juggling
So as we get closer, we'll talk about a potential show or not show next week based on extenuating circumstances, but we can still figure out ways to entertain the masses. I feel a little like Chris Jericho with this wig on. No. Welcome to Raw is Jericho.
No. It was good, but you don't. It was good. It was good.
The Ayatollah of rock and roller. Huh?
Wow.
You gotta put on about 30 pounds.
You're living the blondie life, aren't you?
Yeah. After the show, I'll wake up without hair on.
I like how he ends it with a
How you doing?
He's gonna touch his nipple. I saw him go for a nipple.
All right, so that'll wrap it up for this week. We talked about last week's game, this week's game, picks in between, and the little bit of ray of hope on the offensive side, and
The little one though.
and a guy who needs to
Defensive side.
prove it starting next week
You can do it,
against the
dude. Come on.
Cowboys.
You're the Giants now. Come on.
You're no longer a Jet. You're a Giant
You're no
now.
longer a Jet. You're a Giant.
Respect.
Bring your whole entire non-sack defense power to the line.
Any?
All of it.
Well, I was going to ask you if you had any closing thoughts. Was that it?
Yeah, my
You have
only
any
closing thought
closing
is we
thoughts?
did not shut the air conditioner off for the whole show.
Oh crap!
Oh, that was
Do it
terrible.
now.
It's gonna sound
Do it
terrible.
now.
Hold on.
Do it now.
Air conditioner off.
We'll
off.
finish on a good note.
Oh,
I
wow.
bet you they can hear the show now.
Timmy, do you hear the difference?
I hear no difference.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I definitely hear a difference in my
of course. Come on, you know there's a difference.
All right. Any closing thoughts?
Yes, we suck.
No. Oh no, we suck again.
Oh no, we suck again.
Timmy, what are you doing?
I'm looking at
Baseball.
Peter Alonso. Yeah, baseball.
Fwakata the Nats, man.
You should
I
have.
will not.
Now you
If they
just ruined
win,
everything.
it's on you.
All right,
No,
Timmy,
no.
any closing thoughts?
Yeah, if we're gonna win one more game the rest of the year, I hope this is the game.
Yes, no, I'm with you.
I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't care what their record is. We have to beat them once.
Loss. I'll take an easy loss in any fantasy league to have the GMEN
Oh, yes.
win. Absolutely.
Oh, I
could
do
care
have
less.
one more final thought is welcome to the annual fire sale.
You forgot to talk about that.
I did,
Maybe
but
we'll
I
talk
just
about
threw it out there
next
now.
week. We'll talk. You
I
talk
floated
a
out
little
there.
more in
It'll
depth.
be there for the next 9 weeks. Don't worry about it.
You don't have any hair there. Relax.
All right. For those who
I'll
fire
knock that
sales.
wig right off your head.
For those baseball fans out there, World Series Game 7, you're certainly not watching us. Astros are up 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth, running on first and two.
Who's pitching for the
Out.
Stros?
Who is pitching for the Astros? It's still he's only given up one hit, Granky.
Granky.
How you doing?
Astro.
All right.
Nationals are a second half
Oh.
team.
Nationals are what?
They score late.
Don't say stuff like that.
Timmy, what's the problem?
They're just awful, Murray.
I'm going. What's my problem? I'm going Nationals all day.
Yeah, you
Oh.
have to.
They were just awful, Murray.
You want to see your three co-hosts vomit in a bucket?
I understand. It's Timmy. It's fine.
Yes,
It's Timmy.
It
It's
is fine.
Welcome to the Joker
Welcome.
show next week, where we're all just going to lose our stuff.
Yeah, we just start laughing at the camera. Oh, you finally saw
That
the
was
Joker.
good. You saw it.
Oh, it was amazing.
How was it? Okay, good.
Amazing.
Thank you. Timmy, did you see it?
Yes.
Timmy enjoyed
What do you
it.
think?
Yeah.
I think good.
Did you think it was amazing?
I thought it was
I
amazing.
think it was amazing. I thought it was good.
I thought it was really
Let me
good.
put it-
see it one more time.
Let me put it to you this way. I will have a special visit with the refrigerator if the Giants lose this week, even though I picked them to lose.
What
All
are you
right.
gonna have sex with the fridge?
Whoa.
I thought you just said you saw the movie. Why would you pervert the movie in that such a
Special
way?
visit with
Yeah,
the
but he said
refrigerator.
first and
Oh,
second.
he went into the.
Spoiler alert.
Can't say it.
Super Rats
Should I say?
are real.
Can I
Super
say it?
rats are real.
Super
Yes.
rats are real. You saw how big those things were?
Yeah. Mighty,
They're real.
mighty large.
I got a joke,
Yeah,
Murray.
we're from New York. We know too.
I've walked those stairs many a time, and there are many a super rat.
Man.
Oh, they do. They run up. They run
Wow.
back and forth. I've seen in New York rats kill mice on the subway tracks, like waiting for.
They're not afraid, and the super rats are not afraid.
They're not.
No, they're not. Well, I saw a super rat last time that I was in Boston, and I was at a park, and the rat is like this big, and it ran after a duck.
I believe it.
Jumped in the water, and the rat was like, "All right, I'm done with this."
I've seen a super rat giving anal to a dog. There we go. I just wanted to end the segment. It was going too far already.
All right. Thanks for
anal sex.
thanks for watching, everybody.
No.
We'll talk to you guys next week, the week after. Appreciate you. Later.
Peace.
Thank you. Good night.
Let's go, Mets.